His height allows him to see everything better than others, and his long legs are capable of killing an adult Leo with one blow. And few people dare to approach such a colossus. But despite this, his whole life boils down to how not to die from such a high growth. You are on the Animal Instinct channel, and today we will look at giraffes in action. Don't forget to rate this video and subscribe to the channel. And we are already starting. One of the most recognizable, but, in my opinion, also the most illogical animals in the world. Just look, a huge, powerful elk in leopard skin with a 2-meter neck and horns on his head. It seems that this is some kind of fictional animal, but no. Giraffes really exist and reach a height of 19.5 feet and weigh up to 2,700 pounds. True, from the looks of it, they must be very angry. It all starts at birth, because the baby has to fall from a height of 6.5 to the ground. And then, if he is lucky and there are no predators nearby, he will have time to deal with his stilt legs and learn to stand on them. And this, by the way, is not such an easy task, because giraffes have very long legs, and the calf, which is what baby giraffes are called, will fall many more times before it learns to stand normally. Imagine such a birth in the wild, where every minute is always worth its weight in gold. And the baby shouldn't particularly rely on his parents because giraffes can accidentally add their hooves in any danger. Most often it is the calves who get it. This is someone who had a really difficult childhood. But even after becoming big and strong, the problems don't really diminish. First of all, food, because to feed such a bodie, a giraffe has to eat 1,700 pounds of plants, and in the conditions of the Hot Shrouds, it can be difficult to find them. Here, of course, such growth helps out, so the giraffe can easily eat the leaves of the very tops of trees, where other herbivores do not reach. Interestingly, he, like humans, has 32 teeth. However, they are all located on the lower jaw, and on top there is a special flat callus against which food is ground. But a giraffe can grab a plant very reliably with such a jaw. In addition, the long black muscular tongue, reaching 16 inches, also helps to pluck tasty leaves. By the way, my favorite delicacy is acacia leaves, but to get enough, giraffes spend 16 to 20 hours eating every day, leaving very little time for other things. But a giraffe is able to live normally, spending 5 to 30 minutes a day sleeping. Moreover, he often does this while standing, because lying down he becomes extremely unprotected for predators. The same applies to a watering hole, because in order to drink, he has to spread his legs as wide as possible, and being in this position is very dangerous. Moreover, the slippery earth can play a cruel joke, and this giraffe falls into a watering hole. It's good that the lions weren't nearby. They wouldn't have missed such a light and satisfying lunch. Therefore, giraffes rarely drink, but can drink up to 38 liters of water at a time. And in order to find a giraffe girlfriend, you have to go through a very serious test. The fact is that for ritual fights, the animals did not find anything better than to use their heads. The large head, equipped with 2 hard horns and on a long neck, turns into a very formidable weapon. And such blows, despite their apparent frivolity, cause severe damage to animals. It is worth saying here that, according to scientists, it was the battles for the female that forced giraffes to grow such long necks. Well, food from the treetops is just a nice bonus. But here, another problem appeared, because delivering blood to nourish the brain to such a height is not an easy task. So the heart also had to enlarge, and it is about 50 times larger than a human one. And the giraffe's vessels can easily withstand pressure up to 400 millimeter ring. But even for him, it is very dangerous to make such sharp movements of his head due to the difference in pressure. Only valves in the cervical arteries save giraffes from losing consciousness in such a fight. And even then, not all of them, because blows from a bone mace are very difficult to withstand. Moreover, the winner will not calm down and will continue to attack as soon as the opponent tries to get up. Look how damaged this giraffe was, but fortunately for them, giraffe blood is very thick, and it quickly heals all wounds. although I didn't even think that they were fighting so desperately. And some, by the way, can use this forbidden technique. Apparently, this giraffe is a fighter. True, such a leg grab did not lead to anything. It's either a matter of blows with a bonehead. As for the enemies, with its size, only the lion pride is capable of making an attack, and even then they try to attack the young ones first, and such a lonely calf is doomed. The mother immediately comes running, but one bite is enough to weaken the cub, and when the female moves away again, the lions take the prey for themselves. Moreover, trouble often comes from someone you don't expect. Giraffes love to attack with their front legs, and this mother pushed her baby off a cliff herself. The lion immediately runs up and bites him in the neck. Mother comes to the rescue, but it seems too late. Incredibly, the calf gets back to its feet. He gradually enters the water. It is unclear why his mother is not around, and after 7 hours in the water, he, exhausted, begins to drown. Moreover, one of Leo's favorite tricks is to try to jump on the mother, causing her to flee and then easily take the calf for themselves. And this technique almost always works. And in this video, a leoness tried to attack a lying giraffe. She climbs onto his back and begins to bite, but the giraffe quickly gets up, or you have no choice but to walk next to him. Although sometimes they try to attack such giants. This is done only by the entire pride and with extreme caution, because the giraffe's blows are very powerful. This lion miraculously does not get hit by his hind leg, and his thick skin and thick blood allows him to get by without serious injuries, even when huge cats hang like decorations on the skin. In addition, giraffes can accelerate up to 55 kilometers per hour, and jumping to intercept them at maximum speed is extremely dangerous. Look how this lioness flies away and gets under the feet of a rushing giraffe. She was lucky to be alive, although such a risk is justified because it is not so rare for lions to knock down a giraffe. To do this, they first block the hind legs and then knock him to the ground, getting to the treasured neck. As for other enemies, the giraffe does not have them, and he can show his character. For example, if an ostrich pesters him, the giraffe will easily do so. The same goes for this young rhino, who takes a juicy hoof kick. And people should be careful of the giraffe because he may get angry and try to catch up with the jeep, and with his speed, he can do this. This spotted herbivorous giant turned out to be so interesting. I hope you liked the video and learned something new about the giraffe. Then don't be lazy, rate it, write in the comments who to talk about next time, subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to turn on notifications. And I say goodbye to you for a while. Bye.